from Ashlee's Crazy Yoga. Welcome to my studio. We are practicing here at Ashlee's Crazy Yoga. I own the Yoga's Black-owned studio in Wisconsin, in South Milwaukee. We offer in-studio classes. You can join me weekly or even on Zoom. I'm also offering these short classes on YouTube, so if you can't make it to the studio, if you don't have time, that you can make time for wellness. Our goal at the studio is to make wellness accessible and affordable. So all of that information is in my description as always, and leave a comment or anything, and I'm always active and I will respond to that. I'm also using a new camera, or my other camera, so let me know if you like the quality better on this. So today's video is going to be a chair yoga video. Remember from my last video, chair yoga is not for a specific population, one you may have in mind. So this is going to be a little bit more work. So feel free to grab a chair. It can be any type of chair as long as it's got like a nice flat seat and the legs are nice and stable. You can make the chair stable. If you have like a grippy mat, you can either put the first two legs on your mat or all four of the legs on your mat. That just kind of shrinks the space on your mat, just so you, FYI, just so you know. So we'll just need a mat and a chair. So who is ready to sweat? I'm on Spotify as Ashlee Talk. So any of my playlists, feel free to use them. And then at the end, I always have the last song or the last two songs are Shavasana songs. So feel free to flip to those if you're tuning into some music with me. All right. So let's come to our mat. You can stand in the middle of your mat. Just set your chair at the top of your mat here. It doesn't matter. We're going to ground with our feet, mountain position. So go ahead and just adjust the toes and lift your toes up. Spread your toes out and then float them down one toe at a time. That is your natural footprint. Arms open out to the sides, so you do a little shoulder roll and your palms are forward. Shoulders down from the ears. Stay with me, take a huge deep breath. Exhale out. Take one more. We are making time here to arrive. Before we just jump into things, jumping into this practice, or even off the mat, you're just jumping into your day, give yourself time. Big belly breaths. Let's take one more. Beautiful. Start with some neck rolls. Big inhale. Chin drops down to the chest. Inhale. Pick a shoulder. Left or right, whole body reacts here. Take it back. And around. Super deep forward fold. Drop the chin to your chest. Continue the same direction. Pull it back. Oh, crack, crack, crack. I'm feeling it. I'm hearing my neck crack. Oh, yeah. Wondering if you feel the same. One more time. Pull it all the way around. Crack, 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 crack. Bring it back up. Mountain posture is our neutral spot. And other way. Drop that ear down. Chin to chest. And reverse. Slowly let the body react. And here come the shoulders. A little bit with the hips. 2 more circles. And last time around. Neutral spine. Step the feet out. We can be on the long edge of the mat. Turn the heels in so you're in a nice deep squat or a plie. Knees, we want to make sure they're traveling over the toes, right? We're going to do a few sunflowers. So just tuck your squat, push those knees out. Cross the arms, heart center, deep plie, open it out, all the way up. Cross at the very top, Full body stretch. Exhale, open back out. Keep that chest lifted. Inhale. And exhale. Don't slap the chair. Inhale. Exhale. For 3. Keep going. 2. Last time, let's stay in that deep squat. Hands come to your knees. Option here, if you need to widen it out, get a little deeper, you can. Be my guest. If you need to shrink it, be my guest. And hang out in this horse stance. Kind of sway it out. Bottom is neutral, the legs, your quads are doing all the work. My hips nice and warm today. Beautiful. Let's add a twist. Neutral, horse posture, no movement. Hands are on the knees. Let's start with your left shoulder. So I'm going to mirror. On an exhale, drop that shoulder down, pull the right shoulder back, and then look over your shoulder. Your right shoulder. Keep your neck long. Broad back shoulder girdle. Bring it back to center. Inhale. Slow rotation. Switch it. Right shoulder drops down. Pull the left shoulder back. Ooh, big stretch. Let's bounce it. Inhale, travel through center. 1 breath per asana. Pull it back. Inhale. 1 more time. Back through center. Grow, 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 grow. Bring the feet together. Kind of pedal the feet out. So from the side, stretch, stretch. Push into the hips, stretch, stretch. Chair vinyasas today. So come to the top of your mat or where your seat is. Make sure you're going to do the forward fold test that you don't hit your head. So you're giving yourself a little bit of space here. Inhale, feet are hip width distance apart. Cross the arms heart center as you take a squat. And bring those arms all the way up towards the sky. Upward salute. Pelvis is forward. Energy in the front of the body. Exhale, swan dive it down. Hands can stop at the chair or to your ankles. Halfway lift, peek over your seat. And roll it back down. Stretch behind those knees. Come back into your squat. Heart is forward. Arms crossed. Bring it all the way up. Pelvis forward. Exhale, swan dive down. Hands to chair or to your ankles. Halfway lift. And pull it back down one more time. Deep squat, cross those arms, heart is forward. Inhale all the way up. Pelvis forward. Swan dive it down. Hands to the seat. Let's leave them there. Halfway lift, straighten out the legs. L shape with the body. Fold it back down. All right. We're going to grab the sides of the chair here. Step it back to your first plank. Or grizzly crab. Come to your plank. Shoulders over the wrists. Always stack the joints. Core is on. This is a saggy core. We're going to turn that core on. Breathe. Just getting into that work. Roll it back. First, down dog. Exhale. May need to step your feet in. You want your heels grounded. Let's do a little pedal. All right, let's get into it. Inhale, tippy toes, body ripples forward, a nice high plank. Push it back, down dog. We're going to add 2 vinyasas from chair. Body shifts forward for 2 sun cells. Chaturanga, squeeze those elbows to the ribs. Tap the toes, press up. Up dog. Lift your heart. And roll the toes back into your down dog. That was just a warm up. Now, let's go for it. Body shifts forward, high plank. Chaturanga. Curl it up dog. Tap toes. Roll back into your down dog. Beautiful. Let's add a 3-legged dog. Sweeping your left leg back. Toes reaching towards the back wall or all the way up towards the sky. Ooh, super yummy stretch. Draw that knee into your chest. Think about a cat-cow spine. Cat spine, so you can round, 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 round. Keep shifting. Step forward. Onto the floor. Toes are under our seat and your knee is just tapping the seat here. Bring those arms all the way up. Beautiful. All right, foot steps forward. Come to your mountain posture. Top of your mat. Step it back just a foot or a step here. Inhale, bring to the other side. Bring it all the way up. Exhale, swan dive down, hands to your seat, grab tight. Halfway lift, peek over the edge, roll it back down. All right, prepare for plank. Straight arms. Help guide it back, one foot at a time. Shoulders line over those wrists. Push back into your down dog. Add a vinyasa. In high plank, chaturanga. Up dog. Push back into that down dog. This time your right leg sweeps up, three-legged dog. Doesn't matter how high. This is your personal practice. Draw that knee into your chest, cat spine. Bring it forward. Step it through. So knee just tapping your seat, edge. Arms reach up, high crescent lunge. Step left foot forward, top of the mat. We're back into our Tadasana. Awesome. Let's roll into it here. Take a step back. Arms reach up, Uttita. Bring it all the way down. Hands to the seat. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Peek over the edge. Roll it back down. Belly to the thighs. All right, arms are straight. Step back to your plank. Push back into your down dog. Body rolls forward to your plank. All right, we're going to come into a side plank here. Let's drop this right elbow down. Open over your left side. So how do we do that? We're either going to stagger or stack your feet. Turn over your left side, left foot in front of the right to stagger or stacking feet. Lift out of that shoulder. Shoulder over elbow. Open that left arm out. Breathe. Here's the work. Modify as necessary. Drop that right knee down. Bring it back to your down dog. Slowly rotate it back. Grab the sides. Pivot yourself back to your plank. Back to down dog. Reset. Push back. Roll it forward. Alright. Now we're ready for this side. Slowly take it down to that left elbow and left knee if you need to. Opening to the right side, stacking or stagger your feet. Breathe here for 2. Roll it. Ooh, that was some work. Push. Breathe in that down dog. Let's add a vinyasa. Shift it forward. High plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. And back. Into that down dog. Huge transition. We should be warm now. Left leg sweeps up. 3-legged dog. Tuck your knee into your chest and let's step to the top of the mat. And hook the foot onto your seat. All right. Super deep lunge here. If it's too much, the right toes. We're just on the right toes. If that's too much, you can drop your heel. That's just going to open your hip a little bit, so just be mindful of that. And let's stand it up. Hands to the hips. Push into it. Come out of it. One more time. All right, hold it here. Deep, deep, deep. Drop your hands down to your seat. Pivot those toes, the right toes forward. We're going to transition it back. Draw your left knee into your chest, step back into your down dog, add a vinyasa. Inhale, high plank, chaturanga. Press it up for your up dog. Push back into that down dog. Right leg sweeps up. We're going to go for that high lunge. Draw knee to chest. You can step on the floor or find your seat. Ease into it. Same as before. Left toes on the mat, or if you need to, drop that left heel down for more stability. Arms up. You got this. To the hips. Take an exhale, push forward. For 2. Hold. Oh yeah. Drop those hands down. Left toes pivot forward. Tuck your right knee into the chest. Step it back to your down dog. Beautiful. Let's cool down here. Body shifts forward to a high plank. Come down to your knees. Knees all the way down onto the floor. Use that chair for help. We're going to take a child's pose. My camera did a little funky thing. I think the file was too big. But let's go ahead and we're going to take a chair, child's pose, just by walking your knees back. You can reach your hands to the edge of the chair. Otherwise, you can stack your elbows and then let your head hang between the shoulders. This is a huge stretch. Let's breathe here for 4. 3. 2. Last deep breath. Slowly release. Hands come back to the seat. Awesome. 2 more stretches and then we'll get into our Shavasana here. So go ahead, scooting forward. So you can sweep those feet around. And we'll do a assisted reclined pigeon here. So take it to your back. Scoot your bottom forward. Heels on your seat. So supported. Let's start with the right leg. Lift your right leg up. Rest your right ankle on top of the left knee. Remember, bony part of that ankle, you want to move it away or off of that knee. Take your right hand and push forward. Right hand helps open this right hip and create a little dynamic tension. You can even use your left toes on the back rest here of your chair as a little extra resistance. Let's hold here for 3. Last deep breath. And release. Awesome. Let's draw those knees into chest real quick. Reset the hips. Big, big, big squeeze. And transition here. All right. Left foot. Sorry. Your right foot's on the chair. And press your left ankle on top of the right knee. Take your left hand, push into that left knee. Remember, make sure that foot is flexed and the bony part of your ankle is off of that supporting knee. Hold here for 3. 2. Last deep breath. Beautiful. You can slowly release. Draw your knees to your chest. Shake them out a little bit. Give yourself the tightest squeeze ever. All the love. Coming into our Shavasana, so yogi's choice. Option, you can always bring your legs up the wall, supported in the chair. You can find feet on the floor, or even push your chair off the mat to take a traditional corpse Shavasana. Just listen to the needs of what your body is asking for. Inhale, nasal breath. Exhale out of the mouth. Got a little quote again. You can see in our Shavasana, by the way. Quote from a little book, Light. I've been loving this book. Very intuitive. It knows just what I need, and I hope it knows just what you need. What my students may need. I like to just kind of flip to a page and see what pops up. Feel free to ponder this. Try this if you're ever in a dark place, or when you're not. Close your eyes and imagine someone you love smiling at you. When you physically feel yourself begin to smile, send them a blessing of love and gratitude. So when you think of a loved one, send them a little bit of love. So once again, try this if you're ever in a dark place or when you're not. Close your eyes and imagine someone you love smiling at you. When you physically feel yourself begin to smile, send them a blessing of love and gratitude. First person I came to mind was my husband. And I thought about my son. Let's slowly come out of this Shavasana. So if our legs are still up in our chair, go ahead, fetal position, and roll onto your side as preparation before we sit ourselves up. Take your time coming to an easy seat or just an upright position. I'm in hero pose. We're just going to make our way back here. Bring your hands to Anjali Heart Center. Let's seal this practice with love, all the good energy I send to you. Thank you for your time, for being here, for showing up for yourself. From my heart to you, namaste. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me. I hope this video was helpful, enjoyable. You got a little sweat. And if you're new to yoga, or even new to just practicing with a chair, that you can actually make it really challenging, challenge your body mentally and physically. So more videos like this, please comment down below if you enjoy them. If you want to ever take a class with me at my studio or on Zoom, the information is in the description. And I will see you guys in my next video. Shanti.